When we discuss and talk about imperative sentences, we must know, we must understand, and we must remember something. Do you know what are those things? Let me tell you. Those things are order, command, instruction, advice, suggestion, request, etc. If we know those things, we can easily convert imperative sentences into indirect speech beyond question that I really consider. Here you can see the whiteboard. The reporting verb is changed according to the sense. Means that the reporting verb is changed according to the sense. And there you can see below of it order, advice, request. Order means here also I have written commanded, instructed. Means that commanded and instructed means when we see the reporting verb is in a past tense, we must use there what? Ordered. Here I have written ordered, commanded and instructed. If the reporting verb is in simple present tense, we must use there order and orders. If you see the reporting verb is in future tense, we must use there will order, will command and will instruct. Beyond question, remember this. Okay. Now let me tell you order means what. I do have the right to give the order to the students because that right has been provided by the principal of our school. Yes, because I am the teacher, isn't it? And when you discuss about official persons, they do have also rights to instruct, to give order, or to give command as well. Okay. So when you talk about advice, I can also give you advice. You can also give me advice. When you talk about advice, have you ever visited hospital? Yes. We all have visited hospital. And we daily visit hospital beyond question. Isn't it? For checkup, for having medicines, for taking medicines, or for something else. When we feel sick or feel ill, we definitely go to hospital. And then after, the doctor suggests us, advises us, what? We have to take that medicine. Am I right? So when we see someone is smoking, when we see someone is drinking alcohol, or when we is driving without wearing helmet, then what to do? We definitely give them advice. We definitely give them suggestion not to do these kinds of activities. Isn't it? Am I right? If you talk about request, request means, I think no need to tell you. Request means when we request someone for something. For example, we can request someone for money. We can request someone for help. Or for many purposes, we can request to them beyond question. That we must consider. That is request. And how can we identify these sentences are examples of request? Very easy, I do have the trick. I do have the idea. Let me explain you. Request means when in front of those sentences is you do come, do welcome, do like, do comment, do subscribe, do follow. By do is an example of imperative sentence of request. So when we in front of imperative sentences, we can identify this is an example of imperative sentence of request. For example, kindly grant me a leave of absence for a day, for 2 days, for 3 days, for a week, for a month, for a year, for some days. We ask to the teachers when we are going to be absent. And then please give me your marker, please provide me your notes, please bring a glass of water. We often use those sentences, and these sentences in our daily lives. At school, please, we again and again use please. In each sentence, when we ask for something like for pen, please provide me your pen. When we ask to the students to rub the whiteboard, please rub the whiteboard. Yes. So, when you feel that, or when you consider that, that's an example of order, you must use their order. Okay. So when you that is an advice, use their advised or suggested. Means that advised suggested means when we see the reporting verb is in past tense, then after we have to use their advised and then after suggested. When we see the reporting verb is in simple present tense, then advises or advice according to subjects as well, and then after suggest or suggest according to subjects. If the subjects are plural, we must use their verb 1. If the subjects are singular, we must use their verb 5. Remember, okay? And then request means by closing eyes it can be identified that this is an example of request, because we definitely see there do, please and kindly. Note, if the sense isn't clear, I mean that if the meaning isn't clear, then set to or whatever you get there, say to, whatever you get there is changed into asks, into asked, into asks, into ask. If meaning or the sense isn't clear, यदि तपाईले बुझ्नु भएन, यो सेन्टेन्सले के दिइरहेछ? रिक्वेस्ट दिइरहेछ, अर्डर दिइरहेछ, कमान्ड दिइरहेछ, एडभाइस दिइरहेछ। यदि बुझ्नु भएन भने यो सेन्टेन्सले चाहिँ के भनिरहेछ त्यति बेला चाहिँ कन्फ्युज नहो है। हामी चाहिँ त्यति बेला चाहिँ कन्फ्युज हुनु हुँदैन। यी सबै वर्ड्सहरूको सट्टामा हामी जस्तै अर्डरको सट्टामा इन्स्टेड अफ अर्डर, इन्स्टेड अफ एडभाइस, इन्स्टेड अफ रिक्वेस्ट, instead of suggest, instead of suggested, instead of wait, we must use there what? Asks, ask, asked, or will ask, according to subjects, according to reporting verbs, right? So now here I have prepared 1, 2, 3, 4 questions altogether on the whiteboard. Let me convert, let me change them. The teacher said to the student, read the book. Now that depends on you. What do you think? It's an order? It's a command? What do you think? It's an instruction? What do you think? What do you think? I think it is an order because the teacher has the right to give the order to the students. So I consider it order. I consider it order. Also it can be considered as what? As command. Also it can be considered as an instruction. That I have already told you that depends on us. That depends on us what we consider. If that is considered as an order, then ordered. If that is considered as a command, then commanded, or commands will command. If that is considered as an instruction, then instructed will instruct, instructs. Okay, remember that. So what do I suppose it? I have already supposed it what? Order. Okay, so the teacher said to means ordered. Okay, and again I would like to tell you that depends on you. You can write here commanded, you can write here instructed, and that depends on you. What do you have supposed? What do you have considered? The teacher ordered to whom? The student. The teacher ordered the student. What is the common? We must use there to or not to. To means for the positive sentences and not to means for the negative sentences. Okay, so the teacher ordered the student to this is the common. Okay, remember this, to read the book. To read the book. To read the book. Another question. The doctor said to me, drink plenty of water. What? When I went to the hospital, and then after the doctor said to me, drink plenty of water. Drink plenty of water means when we drink plenty of water, we do not suffer from many diseases. Right? So that the doctor said to me, drink plenty of water. The doctor, listen to me now carefully, okay? Doctor never requests you. The doctor never requests you. The doctor never orders you. Sometimes the doctors sometimes give you order, okay? But remember that the doctor does not request us. The doctor does not order us. The doctor does not instruct us. Okay? The doctor what? Advises us. The doctor suggests us. Understood? Remember this, okay? So the doctor said to means, what do you write? Advised or suggested? That depends on you. If you write there advised, then don't write there suggested. If you write there suggested, then don't write there advised. Okay, let me write both of them. But in the examinations, don't write, okay? Or during the examinations, please do not write those two words. It will take time. So, the doctor advised or suggested. The doctor advised or suggested to drink. See there, common thing. What is the common? Two for the imperative sentences. Suggested to drink plenty of water. If you help the poor instead of this sentence, what do you think? Help. That's an order, that's a request, that's an instruction, that's a command. What do you consider it? What do you suppose it? Can you tell me? I considered it suggestion. I consider it advice. Because I can't give you the order to help the poor. I cannot request you. I cannot instruct you. I cannot give you command. I just can advise you. You just can advise me to help the poor. To help the poor. Isn't it? So that. Cover up. Dharmendra sir says to the students, what? Cover up. Cover up means what do you think? It's not an order, okay? It's not a request, okay? It's not an instruction. It's not an advice. What is it? What is it? It's a command. It's a command. So, Dharmendra sir commands. Verb 5, you know what is the reason? Because what is this? Says. Says means verb 5. So here verb 5, okay? Dharmendra sir commands the students to cover up. Dharmendra sir commands the students to cover up. Atif said to me, help me to book a room, please. Please means it defines us. It tells us that this is what? This is the sentence of request. Atif said to me means requested me. Whom? Me. Atif requested me to help him. Me means him. To help him to book a room. See here, please has been